What's good, y'all? It's your boy Untamed. Yeah! Coming at you live for another episode of the Man What Podcast.
Man, what? What?
I'm up here with my favorite co-host, my boy Kahlil Jamal. You already know how it happens every time we get on this camera.
Yes, sir.
It's magic, baby. It's magic. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Like I said, man, feeling great. Here for another day of podding. Here for another day of hip-hop. Here for another day
You
of
feel me?
appreciating all our subscribers. So if you tapped in, you locked in with us every week, you showing love to the shorts, you showing love to the vids, you showing love to the pod, you reposting, you commenting. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate y'all challenging us in the comments, making fun of us in the comments. We see y'all on TikTok. We've been getting a lot of engagement on TikTok too. So we see y'all, and I just want to start this off by showing love to y'all and saying Happy Monday, man. Happy Monday.
For real, happy Monday, man. It's going down. So if y'all didn't know, we dropping every Monday and Friday on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
If y'all have any comments or y'all have any topics that y'all want us to get into, make sure you hit us on our social media.
Please.
We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Just shoot us a DM if y'all really want to see us get on any specific topic. But other than that, you already know what we getting into today. You know what we getting into today. Oh,
May 3rd, 2024 was a legendary day in hip-hop. It will go down in hip-hop history. Remember that. May 3rd, 2024. Brian, I want you to talk about this. Go ahead. Open it up.
A bomb. Last night, I was out. I was doing my little 1-2 step. But I had to go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
I had to put both of my earphones in.
For what, though?
Why? For what? Okay. Let's get into it. I'm doing my little 1-2 step. I get a text message. I look down. Drake done dropped.
Wait.
Drake dropped the bomb.
And he dropped his response to 616.
Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar.
No. To 616. Remember,
it was.
It started off in the morning.
You right. So if y'all didn't know, which is impossible, because if you part of this hip hop community, you already know.
There's no way.
Drake dropped the track. You know what I'm saying? What was it called again?
Kendrick dropped a song yesterday at 6:16 in the morning called 616 in L.A. And if
which
you
is
don't
a
get
play
the
on of a lot of the Drake records. Drake always putting timestamps and places in his records. So
timestamp
that was real
record.
witty. That was a real witty record. What is that Drake record called again? For the record.
Well, I just want to preface this. I want to say again. Last episode we talked about Euphoria, which is Kendrick's record, and Kendrick low key back to back Drake by dropping the 616 a couple of days later, and then Drake responds with his record, which is called Family Matters.
Family Matters. Oh my God. Yeah. So let's get into the actual diss. I'm not gonna lie, the beat switch up by Drake is phenomenal. I really feel like Drake is rapping on this. Like I really feel like Drake got into his bag on this diss, bro. Like we haven't seen this prime Drake. When the last time we seen Drake spitting like this? Amongst all the ghostwriters.
I would say energy-wise, we haven't seen this Drake since Back to Back. Energy-wise.
It's crazy. And you know what I noticed about the track? How he started it off, he was like, I didn't want to keep it PG. Yeah. It's kind of like, if y'all listen to the last Drake record that dropped, he ended that song basically with that. So it's kind of like a foreshadowing thing that like, oh, I still got another one. And then he starts the new track with that. So I feel like he recorded maybe like an 11-minute track, right? With like 5 different beat switches, and then cut it in half. And he said, okay, you're going to get this one first, and then I'm going to drop the next one. So when he dropped this, man, oh my God. Oh my God, I
Look.
went into a frenzy. This was
Drake.
brilliant.
This is what?
This was brilliance. Like,
you-
this is elegance right here. This is what we want to see in hip hop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drake dropped.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
It was beautiful.
This level
I
of
love
competition, we don't get to see that much of it in hip hop because today hip hop is one of the biggest genres in the world. So a lot of rap beef kind of started this whole thing, but it was at a time where hip hop wasn't corporate. So you could get a lot of battles out of certain rappers. Like you had your Kiss and Beans back in the day. You had your Jay and Nas's back in the day. You had your LLs and Cannabises back in the day. You had your Jeezy and Gucci's back in the day. But today, it seems like a lot of newer artists, they don't really get into the art of rap beef. They don't get into the making songs about people and it being beef. So to see the two top guys kind of go at it head to head like this is that, like, if we're talking about just the music, we've been getting some of the best music from these guys from this rap beef, and
as
it's
of
been
late,
incredible.
like in the past couple years, both of them are really dropping their best bars, their best cadences. Both of them are so much formidable opponents that they're both making each other think. Like they're both of them is like, okay, I can't drop like this isn't just a throwaway. I gotta put my best verses forward. I gotta really think. I gotta really sit and dissect my opponent.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like was done, especially when I first heard the Drake and heard everything that he said, and talking about Kendrick and his wife and asking Kendrick why he moved to New York. And if you actually watch the video or you watch because it starts off as like just like a track with the title on it, right? But then it gets into an actual video where I feel like Drake is taunting him because he had two cakes right there. It said "Happy Divorce" and what the other cake say? Like "Happy co-parenting." So he's really digging deep. He's really digging deep with this. He's really getting into Kendrick's mental. I feel like even if the subject matter isn't all the way true, it's still something to talk about. Because y'all know this better than anything, right?
Right.
Lies spread way faster than the truth.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about shock factor. It's all about beat selection. It's all about choice words. And I feel like with this track, Family Matters, Drake hit it on the head with this one. Drake hit it on the head. Like, y'all could sit there and say that Push-Ups was decent, but this one right here, like, Drake actually came out with a bop.
Yeah.
I feel like this record could last. You know what I'm saying? His Push-Up, it came and went. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, like, Drake turned. It's like he's Dragon Ball Z. He turned into Super Saiyan on this one.
You said what?
I said I feel like he turned into a Super Saiyan on this one. He got into so many different bags. He went from the melodic Drake to the bar spitting Drake to the scheme rap Drake. You know what I mean? Like he really got into his bag on this record. Okay. And I think that he really thought that this was gonna be the end all be all. This was gonna be the record that shuts up K Dot. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
I do too.
and yeah, like that was his cadence during the whole Family Matters song. He was basically on some, oh, okay, this is the kill shot. I'm gonna really get at you. I didn't like. Let me say, because I love the record, but let me say something that I didn't like about it. I didn't like that he addressed The Weeknd on it. I didn't like that he addressed Rick Ross on it. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like this, Kendrick is aiming directly at you. You know what I'm saying? He's aiming directly at you right now. So for you to drop like little tidbits, I mean, he gave Kendrick most of the bars, but I feel like Kendrick is so much of an opponent. Like he's so good. Like you need to give him you need to focus all your energy on him. We're not worried about The Weeknd. We're not worried about Rick Ross. Yeah, like
Rocky,
Rick Ross had a moment.
Future.
It was cool. Yeah. It was funny, but all in all, we not worried about them.
Yeah.
The beef is between you and Kendrick, Aubrey. Come on. Like, but you stepped on this record. What you think about the Family Matters record before we get into the next one?
Well, for me, I don't want to start with Family Matters. I want to start with 616, where the first verse, that's what Kendrick dropped prior to this, and the first verse is just Kendrick getting into, or the first half of the verse is just Kendrick getting into you where he's at in life, and kind of just establishing that Kendrick flow that we all love and known for.
The
outside of the beef. And then in that second verse, he just starts, basically exposing that he has, in the lyrics, basically saying that he has a mole in OVO, and that Drake's team around him is not as loyal as maybe he perceives it. So I sat with that record, and I absolutely loved that record. I love that beat, and I thought
I loved it too.
I thought a cool little
bit more somber.
Yeah, I thought a cool little tidbit about that record is that it was produced by Soundwave and Jack Antonoff. And Jack Antonoff is Taylor Swift's producer. So technically this record was tailor made. So I thought that was really clever by Kendrick.
Yeah, that's really witty.
Yeah, that's really witty. I thought that was like a little clever punchback. So obviously we're seeing all the internet talk, and people are saying if Drake is going to drop. They don't know if he's going to drop. He was actually supposed to drop the night before 616 came out, but he didn't drop. And then maybe about, I'm on West Coast time, so maybe here about 7, almost 8 o'clock, Drake drops, and it's Family Matters. And it's Drake literally just doing exactly what we figured he would do. Just clearing, like just running his mouth at talking the shit of shits. So he delivered with Family Matters in terms of like how the energy that he needed to have on it. I thought he matched it well. I thought he matched Kendrick's energy well, as far as I thought he matched Kendrick's energy well as far as like the comparison between that and Euphoria. So, I look, man, he did an incredible job matching that energy. Whether the lyrics are true or not, it's all speculative. But I think Kendrick's is speculative too, because there's no telling if he really has a mole. There's no telling if the lyrics are 100% authentic, but this is entertainment.
It's all he said, she said type of thing.
Exactly. So it's internet.
It's entertainment.
But in terms of the energy he needed to deliver on this project, Drake delivered. And as soon as we were settling
for sure, 100%.
100%. And as soon as we were settling into the fact that Drake responded, literally 20-30 minutes later, Kendrick responds. With the record Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams,
yeah.
And produced by Alchemist. And it's just 6 minutes of him just low-key really having like a therapy session Drake. With Drake's family.
Yeah, with his family.
But wow. did it in such a like, this is one of my favorite things about this battle. Like, everybody's talking about the double meanings and the double entendres and the flows. One of my favorite things about this battle is that these two gentlemen are just talking to each other like they're complete bums. They're two of they're two of the most
like they don't see each other as competition. Neither one of them sees the other as bro. A really
they look
opponent.
at each other like bums. Like, and these are two of the top tier artists of today and of all time. So I love the fact that all Drake's accolades mean nothing to Kendrick, and all of Kendrick's accolades mean nothing to Drake. Because now we could really just get into like, yo, dog, I do not like you. Because as much as
Drake even said it on the track. He said,
Yeah.
Drake even said it on the track. He was like, Kendrick just spoke. Just give him another Grammy. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like poking fun at the fact that he has how many Grammys?
17.
Over 15.
Yeah.
Over
17.
15 Grammys. But anyway, get back into your point. I was just making a little side note about
so
they really don't respect each other.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they don't like each other, but I do think they respect each other's pens. They do respect that, okay, I know that my opponent is not gonna play, but I still don't like this guy. So I really love the fact that they were able to kind of still have a this might sound messed up, but a little bit of hatred towards one another, because I feel like it fueled what was turning out to be one of the biggest rap beats we've ever seen on wax.
Yeah, for sure.
On wax, so
and mind you, this Kendrick track, he dropped it right after Drake. Bro, I just looked this morning. Since this, it has 10 million views in one day. You know what's crazy? I know you're gonna think I'm real crazy for saying this. The only real artist that I seen do those hip hop numbers, you're gonna hate that I say this. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine.
Well,
he's the only artist that I seen. Bro, he's the only artist that I've ever seen in one day get 10 million, 20 million, 30 million views on one record immediately.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying, like, I'm really championing the fact that everybody is tuned into this battle.
Yeah.
This is not something that's you like. Both of them know like what's at stake here, and they're really rapping like it. And I think the fans are really, really, really eating this stuff up. Like they're really going hard for this.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, 10 million overnight. Bro, it hasn't even been a day.
Right. Right. It's not even. It hasn't been a day. It still has like 9 hours until it's been a day.
Drake as well. Drake has the same amount of views, or you know, they might be competitive with the views or whatever. It doesn't matter which one has the most views.
Right.
Everybody heard each track. It don't matter now. Let's put it that way. Everybody in hip hop heard these tracks.
Everybody.
If you're anybody, I scroll down my Facebook page, I scroll down my Instagram. That's all anybody's talking about. I feel like. Bro, they have taken all the casual fans that just listen to whatever that anybody puts out. Bro, everybody is talking about this beef.
Everybody. And rightfully so. It's Drake, who's one of the biggest artists of our generation. Kendrick, who's another one of the biggest artists of our generation. Like this is every amount of attention this is getting is warranted. I know I see a lot of young folks and a lot of maybe like older folks like talking about how they don't care about this. Like I said before, this is really a battle for millennials to break down and really rock with, because these are the guys we came up on. We grew up on Drake. We grew up on Kendrick. We grew up on even Cole. Like, I know he's not somebody people want to mention right now, but like that, these are all three people we grew up listening to. So this battle is going to be for the ages. And
Cole has been catching a lot of strays.
Cole has been catching a lot of strays, man. But seeing where this battle went, I'll be honest. I said,
I get why he bowed out. I guess
I do.
I mean, I guess,
but
I'm still mad at you, Jermaine, bro. I'm still mad at you.
Look.
I digress.
Look, all I gotta say to Jermaine is, man, look, man, we gonna be waiting for you when the fall off drop. We gonna be waiting for you. You know what I mean? And
I might double back. This has to be the best album of your life.
Yeah, we gonna be waiting for you on the fall off. But back to this Kendrick and Drake thing, man. It's just a special time where you see hip hop getting this amount of recognition on this stage. And unfortunately, it does bother me what these two guys expose about each other. I don't really want to get too much into that this episode, but because I just want to let it play out a little more. And there might be more records coming, so we don't know. We talking now, and as of now, the latest records to come out are Family Matters, and then Meet the Grams. So we don't know where this is going to go. But
on that, we can't skip past the fact that Kendrick alludes on Meet the Grams that Drake has a secret baby.
Babies.
Is he taking the Pusha T role on this? Is he using the formula of exposing something that we don't know? Allegedly.
Well, look, it's the same thing what we said with Kendrick's, right? We don't know if the lyrics there's any validity to it, so we just have to take it at like face value now. Like we don't know if Drake has a daughter. We don't know if Kendrick has had these issues within his marriage. So at this point, we can only kind of take them at their word, or in low key just assume that this is rap and they're lying. But
if it isn't a lie, I just want to know, Drake, why hide it? If it is true, why hide it? We don't care if you have a kid or not. That doesn't take away from you. Like, that doesn't make me think any less or any higher of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why hide it?
I think it's not just the kid thing. I think it's everything Kendrick addresses around the kid thing. And like I said, I still got to listen to more of Meet the Grams. Again, we're recording this not the same day, but literally within the same day we heard it. So all the lines we don't have. I listened
to about 30 times.
I don't have a super breakdown on it yet. But all the things Kendrick addresses in the song.
He talked.
And as a matter of fact, I do think we should do. We probably should do a episode where we get into the lyric breakdown, because I feel like that would be a lot of it would make a lot of sense.
Y'all comment down below if y'all want us to do a breakdown of the records.
Man, if y'all want us to do a breakdown of that record, we could definitely do that for y'all. But again, if we going record for record, I see people start this at first person shooter. So I want to ask you, first person shooter versus Like That, what's the better record?
Like That. I mean, honestly, if you want to get into what hip hop really is,
yeah,
there's two sectors. There's the rapidy rap sector, and then there's just hit record sector.
Yeah,
they always come together and meet,
right?
If it's the right artist. And as far as like a record that's gonna last, then I have to go with Like That, because it's still being played. Like First Person Shooter was cool when it came out, and it was really like the shock and the awe
of Drake and Kendrick. Drake and Cole next to each other.
Drake and Cole are on a new record together, and they're really rapping and all of that stuff. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. For me, bro,
Like That,
I have to take it back to the apology. When Cole apologized, bro, it really took a lot of the fire out of. It really took a lot of fire out of him for me. Like, I could sit and listen to First Person Shooter, but if you really hear the lyrics that Cole, Drake bodied it. You know what I'm saying? Drake bodied it. But if you really listen to the lines that Cole was saying, it's y'all know y'all done heard it at plenty of other places. You can't mess with me. I
really didn't want to do a deep dive on Cole and First Person Shooter. I really just want to line up the records we've gotten in this battle, just to have a score on who we think is up. You know what I mean? So I'm comparing First Person Shooter and Like That, because these are two songs that are connected to the beef, but not all the way. So to me, that's a preemptive round.
Like That is the better record for sure.
Okay, so second round is...
I don't feel like First Person Shooter was in the round, honestly. Like, maybe it was a shot at Kendrick because he didn't want to get on the track.
So do you think it's Like That versus Push-Ups?
No. I keep on telling you time and time again, Like That is not Kendrick's track.
Bro, I the only reason I'm comparing First Person Shooter and Like That is because Kendrick references First Person Shooter in Like That. So again, that's a direct.
Those aren't in the beef. Kendrick lit
like
a fire.
I said, it's a
Kendrick
to me.
turned the pilot
Like I said,
on
to me,
that.
it's a preemptive round. It's like a round that's not a round, but we can compare those songs. Which the better record, and it's like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be Push Ups versus Euphoria. What do you have?
I think Euphoria was better than Push Ups.
Okay, so then it's Taylor Made.
I give that to Kendrick.
Okay, so it's Taylor Made versus 616 in LA.
I think Taylor Made got that one.
I got 616 in that one. I got 616 in that one, so I got Kendrick up.
Because for me, that 616 was cool, but like I said, it was very somber. He got off very like passive aggressive, and then he got into his bag at the end. But I didn't really Push Ups. Taylor Made is more of a creative record. It's a creative record. I think that's true. I think that Drake really went into his bag by going and getting the AI, because we were all talking about, oh my God, is this AI? Is it real? I think it was really
I think that's what to be the same way you have that winning him that round. That's the reason I have him losing that round, because you tried to get
he wrote all the raps.
True,
it was Drake. The whole track.
That's fine, but I just think the presentation of the record to me wasn't as good as 616. I thought 616 was creative because, first off, I'm taking your timestamp and I'm making it mine. On top of that, you called that freestyle Tailor Made and said I was scared to drop because of Taylor Swift. I went and got her producer and literally got my record Tailor Made. I thought that was, and the rapping on it to me was better.
Cool.
And the rapping on it to me was better. So I have 616 beating Tailor Made, but this round, I'm very in the middle about. Like, Family Matters versus Meet the Grams, I'm super in the middle about this.
Yeah. So, I got right now I got the battle 1-1. And right now I can't decide on which track is better than which as far as Family Matters and Meet the Grams.
Look, I think I have them both 1-1. At worst, I have Drake
It's all
down.
about your preference.
Look, at worst, I have Drake down 2-3. I think he has 2 wins and then three like losses. I have Kendrick up 3, but 3-2. But I think that if Kendrick is still cooking and, like Drake said in Family Matters, he goes on vacation and this is his last time ever addressing this, it could get bad. So, and it's not like Drake isn't gonna have recording equipment out there. Like, of course he's gonna be recording and on vacation. He's probably going to Turks. But if Kendrick is still in the studio, that's a mind you don't want to leave just open and vacant for a while. Like, because he gets to thinking and he can really come up with something. So
I think Drake should let it breathe for a while.
He should.
We're all waiting for a reply, but at the same time, Kendrick came back too fast, and I feel like
his return fire was 30 minutes.
We haven't appreciated.
Yeah,
we didn't get to really sit and appreciate what Drake put out. I think if we sit and really listen to it, like I said from the beginning, Drake put out a bop. Like this could be played in the car. This could be played in the club, and depending on your choice of music, you either have Kendrick up or you have Drake up. But like I said, it breaks. Hip hop breaks down in. Well,
I disagree with that. I don't think it's a based on a choice of music. I think that if you have an esteemed opinion, you can, and I feel like I have an esteemed opinion based off like the amount of music I've listened to, the amount of battles I've been invested in, just as a fan growing up, that I can say objectively what are the better records. I think objectively speaking, Like That is the best song to come out of this whole thing.
I don't think so. I think what Drake just put out is the best song that came out of this whole thing.
You're bugging.
I think what Drake just put out is the best thing.
Yeah,
Drake really cooked on this. Yeah, Drake really cooked on this.
Bro, that record is not gonna last long.
That's a hit record. If he would have put that out and it wasn't about Kendrick, it would have been a hit record.
That's not a hit record.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's not a hit record.
Bro, Meet the Grams is not a hit record.
Meet the Grams is not a hit record.
616 in LA is not a hit record.
That's not a hit record.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're talking about Drake. We're talking about the number one rapper. Anything he puts out,
that Family Matters is not a hit record. There's not even a hook
anything that he puts out. Anything that he puts out can be a hit record, and I think that this Family Matters track is definitely a hit record for sure. It'll definitely chart.
We'll see.
Chart.
We'll see in due time. I just don't think it's a hit record based off what he's saying in that record, and you don't want attention on a lot of the record. I mean, on a lot of the lyrics Drake said in that diss. You don't want attention on a lot of that stuff. Like, I don't think he wants that record to live long. I think he did it to dun Kendrick, and then now he's like, all right, well, let me get back to the drawing board because he replies so fast. But I don't think he wants that record to live, bro. I do not think that. I think if anything, he would want Push-Ups to last longer than that, because Push-Ups can also, like, at first, I didn't think Push-Ups could be used as a multi-purpose record, but it actually can. People are using Push-Ups to post in the gym. Drop and Give Me 50. That's perfect for the gym. But this record right here, I don't think it lasts because there is no true hook, and is so specifically about the people that he's dissing and the people that he's talking about in these songs. People love The Weeknd. People love Future. People love Kendrick. People love Metro Boomin. I don't think that this record is going to last that long. I think it was just supposed to be scathing. I think that, as opposed to, oh, this record is gonna last. I think Push-Ups will last. I think Push-Ups will last through I think Push-Ups will last through the summer. But I don't think Push-Ups is gonna have more draw than I Like That.
Man,
you know what I mean?
This Family Matters track is definitely a hit record. It's gonna last.
We'll see.
It's gonna last just as Family Matters is gonna last.
We'll see. We could put money on it too.
We
could put money on it too.
We will see.
We could put money on it too.
We will see.
Yeah,
but both of them are great records. I'm just glad at the state of hip hop. I'm really liking what I'm hearing from both camps. Even though it's getting a little sticky, we've heard more stickier diss records before. So this isn't I'm gonna kill you. This isn't I'm trying to shoot up your crib or nothing. It's really like battle of the wits. So we get to see, just how you said earlier, we get to see the strong points of each artist. Kendrick is a storyteller. Mm-hmm. Drake is a hit record after hit record type of guy. Yeah. So I think that's what we're going to get. And I think, like, in order to dun each other, they have to reach into each other's bag. Like, Kendrick is going to have to make a song that resonates as a hit. And Drake is gonna have to make a song that really digs deep and really gets into some storytelling and really challenges the mind of Kendrick. So I don't know.
I agree.
We don't know what's gonna happen in the battle. All I know is that this is great for hip hop. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Anything closing before we get up out of here?
Hey, nah, go Timberwolves, man. I'm gonna say that. Go Timberwolves. Shout out,
switch the subject.
shout out Anthony Edwards, man. For real.
Shout out Ant-Man, man. That
go Timberwolves.
Here,
shout out Cat.
But anyway, you just watched another episode of the Man What Podcast, man. What? It's your boy Untamed. Yeah.
This whole episode was about beef, man.
It's that boy Kahlil Jamal. Yes, you know how it is. Y'all make sure y'all go follow us on all the social medias at Man What Podcast. Please, we love all of y'all. Thank you for watching. Everybody who watches to the end, we really appreciate y'all. Our numbers are definitely going up, and it's all because of y'all. So y'all stay tuned. We got another episode coming at you right now. So go ahead and click that next episode. It's going down. Man, what?